But yeah, what would I tell a younger me? The enjoyment piece. I always hear a lot of people saying try and enjoy it from the start, or you wouldn't do it if you didn't enjoy it. And I've since I was younger, I've tried to take that message on board as well, which I think is a very important piece of it all. Like I was saying with that visualization process, sometimes now you can get carried away by maybe the pressures of it or the injuries or some of the downs, but I think there's so many ups as well, and just it really is a dream job. So the enjoyment piece is huge, and we talk quite a bit about that in Leinster as well. Making sure we have a smile on our faces and having a laugh each day. So I think that's definitely a huge part of it. Probably less so to do with the rugby, but maybe more so to do, I suppose it's to do with rugby, but also to do with life in general. It's kind of touching on mental health things as well, but just speaking to people, just talk to people. If you've got something going on, just talk to someone as early as possible. I think in Ireland especially, it's less so now, but there's a stigma around not being okay. I think just being as open and honest as possible, people appreciate, and people see the courage and the strength in doing that. So it's probably through my brother's injury, he obviously required a lot of attention and saw a lot of specialists, and I probably learned to be a little bit more independent and manage my own feelings or worries or emotions a bit more myself. And even going back prior to that in our childhood, he probably required a bit more attention than me. So I sort of learned to be a bit more independent and maybe keep my feelings towards myself, and sort of said, oh, I'm able to manage these. And thankfully there wasn't any massive anxieties or stresses that I had, but it was sort of through that concussion process that I sort of started talking more openly and more freely with my parents about any little worries or anxieties I had, and with friends as well. And that's something that I've tried to continue on and take as a positive out of that whole experience. Just being more open and honest around any sort of little anxiety or stress, or just getting it off my chest and sharing it with someone. I think everyone has certain edges or certain things that cause them a bit of worry or anxiety, and the common thing to do is just to hold on to it ourselves and manage it ourselves. But I think by sharing it, it's a problem shared is a problem halved, is so true. So I think that's an important message to spread as well, and that's something that I'd now tell my younger self.
I think that's super. It is